All right, everyone. I just want to do a little bit of tidy up. Refactoring. So this looks kind of big and ugly, and it seems to be doing two different things. So on the one hand, it's creating the clones, and on the other hand, it's handling the rain sounds. So I just want to split those up so that it's tidy and people can understand what's going on. So let's take this out and call this rain cycle. So put rain cycle there, and then just call it here. And then we'll take this out and we'll call it create clones or create raindrops. So put that there, and then create raindrops. And then we'll also have another one called start rain. And then we'll just put that in here. It'll be this. So nothing's changing. But look how much cleaner it is. So now you can see what's going on. When the level starts, you start the rain. If it's the storm level, maybe the start rain should be inside of this. And why would you start the rain unless it was the storm level? Not sure why that was outside of the if then in the first place, so I'm glad I caught that. So when you receive start level, if it's the storm level, start the rain, create the raindrops, then do the rain cycle. Start the rain, create the raindrops, and then do the rain cycle. Alright, let's test that. I tried. That seems to work. So another thing I don't like is if you look here, we've got a when I receive start level, and here we've got a when I receive start level. And I don't like that. And that's because if I return to the code later and I want to make some changes, and I want to change specifically what happens at the beginning of the level, then I want to go to one place and know that that's the place where I've got to make the changes. I don't want to get confused by there being two places that both start when the level starts, because then I might make a change in the wrong place, or maybe I should make a change in both places, but I only remember to make it in one. I like there to be what programmers call a single source of truth. So I want it just to be one place where when I receive start level, the instructions come out for starting the level. So I want to combine these two. The problem is they're not easily combined. The reason for that is this has to go first because it needs to be updating the volume as each of the clones come in through this cycle down here. So as a clone appears in this cycle, it's going to change the rain volume variable by 1. And then I want this immediately to catch that and change the actual volume that you hear, so that there's a smooth sound for the rain. So if this doesn't come in first, we don't get the smooth sound for the rain. But if this comes in first, well, this never finishes until the end of the level. So it's not like I can just put some instructions afterwards. It would never get to these because it's just repeating this. So what I need to do is I want these running in parallel. I want this running at the same time that this is running, but I don't want them started with the same signal. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to introduce a new signal, start storm, and then change this to start storm. So now what will happen is at the beginning of the level, it will broadcast start storm. That will start this off, and then this can get on with just playing with the volume, updating the volume as all these things start to come in. So hopefully that'll work. Let's give it a try.
So the sound of the rain came in smoothly, that's good.
And it faded away nicely as well. That's all good, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for listening, and if you find this video useful, please hit like and subscribe.